Hey, Sage here, back here with another video, and today, okay, first and foremost, man, hi, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking, you asshole. Now, today's video is going to be the first episode of a series called Let's Talk with Sage. Obviously, I've explained what it is. If you have any topics in mind already, drop them down below. If you have any questions about what I'm about to talk about, then please feel free. Um, okay, now today's topic is all about weight loss, how to lose weight. Okay, now I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with, and I understand. What most people don't understand is that, like, okay, immediately when someone is like overweight, right, or someone is obese, or someone is morbidly obese, we immediately assume that, no, this is a lazy son of a bitch. This person is just, this person is this person is that, and that's actually, like, in some cases that's not even true. In some cases, someone is just genetically prone to hold a lot of fat. Sometimes it's like this person is actually not a very high body fat percentage, but they have a lot of fat cells, maybe in the abdominal area, or they have a lot of fat cells in their arms, or they have a lot of fat cells in certain places that aren't as appealing as fat cells in other places. You know. Now, how to lose weight? First and foremost, I would like to make one thing very clear, and I hope, man, I hope you're listening carefully. I hope a lot of people are listening carefully. Mom, you included. I hope you're gonna see this, and I hope you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Guys, it is not eating healthy. Healthy foods can make you fat. Yes, I will say it again. Healthy foods can make you fat if they can keep you fat. Because, first of all, I think we need to understand what fat is. Now, fat is excess energy that is preserved by your body. Now, what causes that is the concept that we're going to be using to lose weight, right? I want you guys to come on this journey with me. I want you guys to take this information, and I want you to change your life. If this is the way in which you want your life to be changed, it is what it is. If listen, if you love you, then don't let anybody else tell you different. But don't let your pride stop you from changing your life for the better, even for you. You know, right now you might feel like, nah, I'm a comfortable weight, I'm this, I'm that. But don't stop yourself from improving, if you feel it would be an improvement. But that's a topic for another day. Self-worth, self-confidence, all that stuff, all topics for another day. But not right now. What I want you guys to focus on is the weight loss, right? The energy. Now, excess energy, fat. Now, what causes that is the school of thought: calories in, calories out. Calories in, how much you eat. Calories out, how much energy you burn. Now, if your calories in outweigh your calories out, then you, my friend, are going to start storing fat, or you're going to start using this energy to like make repairs to the body or whatever. But for the most part, you are going to start storing fat if you're not using that energy for anything. If there's nothing to be repaired, first the body is going to try and use the energy for whatever it can, like whatever bodily functions that it's supposed to be, and then after that it's just going to be stored energy. It's just going to be there. Now, what this is that since there's calories in, calories out, healthy food can make you fat because those are calories in, regardless of how, full of like good nutrients and stuff like that they are. I'm not shunting a healthy diet, right, or a balanced diet or whatever. That should be the aim. That should be the goal. You should be on a diet that you can maintain for the rest of your life. right? Is what the idea should be. Now, okay, what this is it's a way of thinking about how the body works that is very, very simplified. So, if you want to lose weight, your calories out should outweigh your calories in. If you want to gain weight, calories in should outweigh the calories out. How is this achieved? This is achieved by decreasing portions gradually. I will say it again, gradually. Because if you drop too much too soon, then your body goes into starvation mode. Why? Because it is adapted from a very long time ago. Because a long, long time ago, we actually used to have, let's say, a big meal on this day. And then from there, food becomes a bit more scarce, perhaps. And from there on, we're going to be maintaining a level that is way lower than what we're used to. Now, if we go from that to this, your mind immediately sends your body into starvation mode. What starvation mode is, you are like your body is going to be incredibly stubborn. It's not going to want to let go of the fat because fat is energy, like I said. Now you've decreased the energy that's coming in so much that your body is like, hey, why would I take away this energy, because this is all we have at the moment, because I'm not sure if the food that's coming in, which is way less than what was coming in then, is going to stay for long. What if we dip again? What if we, your body just goes into this panic. So it's going to be very, very difficult to lose weight. That's why you need to taper off gradually. This is not done all in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a very, very slow process of slowly tapering off the food, slowly decreasing the meal sizes, the meal portions, and eventually getting to a place where your calories in are less than your calories out. Your calories out should outweigh the calories in. Another way of achieving this that is going to be very, very, very much an aid to your journey. It's gonna make things a whole lot easier. Exercise, man. Mainly cardio, as in cardiovascular exercise, because that usually burns that not that usually that burns the most energy out of all the exercise. Weightlifting doesn't even come close. I promise you that. It doesn't even come close to cardio. So yeah, if you do your cardio, I'm not saying don't weightlift, man. Weightlifting is great, especially when you want to shape and tone your body. When you want, if you want like better glutes, better legs, better arms, better whatever, then you have to go in and you have to go put in the work. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to, in some way, shape, or form, depending on your genetics, this and that, but it's going to give you um, not only a leaner physique, but a stronger physique, a more healthier physique, a more aesthetically appealing physique, to like, in the sense that when you build up certain muscles, like aesthetic, like visually, it it does wonders. Exercise does wonders. Like, besides actually shredding off the weight for health reasons, it does a lot for your mentality. The weightlifting, the cardio, pushing yourself, it does a lot for your mentality. So mentally, you get into a position where you're very happy with yourself. Physically, you get to a place where you're visually happy with yourself, and you get to a place where you're much, much healthier. So yeah, man. Today's video was just mostly about that. I just want to touch on like weight loss, how to lose weight. Yeah, the exercises. Another thing I want to touch on just briefly is, guys, there's no such thing as site specific burning of fat. Like, you cannot in any way, shape, or form choose where the fat is gonna go away. You know, that's just genetic, genetic by like how many fat cells are in that area, whatever, whatever, whatever. because people will tell you that if you want a six pack, just do a bunch of sit ups. That's not how you get a six pack. Trust me. Trust me. The way that you are gonna get like abs is, of course, if you do exercise your abs, the muscle underneath is gonna build up, but it's not gonna be able to show. You're not gonna be able to see the abs until you burn fat. Now, burning the fat is obviously you want your calories out to outweigh your calories in. Now, as soon as you burn the fat, even if you do lots of cardio with a shit ton of sit-ups because you want abs, you're not necessarily gonna get abs first, because based on your genetics, your body chooses where it wants to burn the fat first. So the fat in your belly might be the most stubborn for you because you have the most fat cells there, you know. So there really is no such thing as site specific fat burning. Like doing a bunch of sit-ups won't give you abs. Doing a bunch of curls won't give you toned arms, you know. Doing a bunch of, you know, you get the point here, is that just because you're targeting this muscle doesn't mean that this area of fat is going to go away. Fat is something that, like, you can't control where your body is going to take from it, but you can control that it is going to take away from it. And yeah, eventually, if you build up enough muscle, there's another thing, another reason why, gents, if you guys want to lose weight, you should really think about hitting the weights, right? Because what that achieves is that it's not by much, yeah, but you actually burn more fat by having muscle. Ladies, don't be afraid of gaining muscle and gaining strength, because by having that muscle there, it's gonna help you burn more fat, because muscle, for the most part, is metabolically active tissue. This means that just having it takes energy. Just it being there is burning fat already. It's burning energy, I mean. And it burning energy in turn burns the fat, because fat is stored energy, and if your calories in are lower than your calories out, you are going to be burning more energy that you're putting in. So it's going to take away from the fat stores, because that's what they're there for. They're there for when you are done with this energy, not, you know, done, but yeah, it's because you've burnt all of this energy. Now your calories out are still, you know, you've still burnt more than you have inside. So it's like, hey, what do we do now? Oh yeah, we have some energy in the back. And they start taking off, you know, some of the fat, which will leave you with obviously less fat, and leave you with more aesthetically pleasing body. And yeah, I really didn't make up a conclusion for this, man. Been dancing around for a while. Um, but yeah, guys, weight loss is a very slow process, slower than you think. No, you don't need any performance enhancing drugs or any magic pills. It's just the dedication to your diet and the hard work that you put in. Those are the two things that are going to give you the body you want. Unless the body you want is unrealistic. That's one thing that I want you guys to make sure of, is that we set very realistic goals for ourselves, and that we, like, when setting very realistic goals, give yourself time as well, because the reality of it is you are shaping a body. This is a human body that you're shaping. So it's not gonna be quick. It's not gonna be a couple of months. It's a lifetime thing. And that's why I say you have to pick a diet that you can stick to for the rest of your life.